The Golden State Warriors started 2023 with a bang. The Warriors led the Hawks by as many as 21 points on Monday night. The Hawks stormed back, but then a buzzer-beating three-pointer from Dante DiVincenzo at the end of regulation tied it all up. 2 overtimes later, Kevon Looney beat the buzzer, giving the Warriors an absolutely wild 143-141 win over the Atlanta Hawks in double overtime. Jordan Poole scored 28 points but struggled shooting, going 11 for 31 from the field and 2 for 12 from deep. On a night where the Warriors were more than shorthanded, Anthony Lamb was the first player from off the bench. And Lamb, he showed up in a big way. He scored 17 points, grabbed 7 rebounds, and added 4 assists. Klay Thompson, however, was the story of the game. He had Chase Center going bonkers, scoring 54 points just hours after Donovan Mitchell dropped 71. The 54 from Thompson is his second most ever in a single game, and his most since his 2 brutal leg injuries. He went 21 for 39 from the field and 10 for 21 on 3-pointers. What's going on, everyone? Luca Rosano here, back with another video. In this one, we're going to be talking about the Golden State Warriors and the type of message they're sending to the NBA right now without 2 of its top players. If you guys can kindly hit a like on the video, it does help the algorithm a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Warriors and NBA content. We're trying to hit 30K on this channel, so your support is greatly appreciated. Klay Thompson has recently been playing the entire first quarter, and that appears to be working pretty darn well for him. Through the first 12 minutes Monday night, he'd scored 16 points, going 6 for 9 from the field, and 4 for 6 on 3-point attempts. This isn't anything new. Over Klay's last 3 games, he has been red hot early on. He scored 14 points in the first quarter against the Hornets and 15 in the first quarter against the Blazers before his 16 in the first on the Hawks. That's 45 first quarter points in Thompson's last 3 games. He's been very efficient from the field. Over those 3 quarters, Thompson has shot 68% from the field and 61.1% beyond the arc. His scoring certainly didn't stop after the first quarter though against the Hawks. Thompson's 54 points gave him 4 games of scoring 50 or more points in his career. And he has also now made at least 10 3-pointers in a game 7 times. What a performance this was for Klay Thompson. And then after the game, Klay Thompson had a message for his critics. More to come, Thompson told Dubs play-by-play man Bob Fitzgerald on the postgame broadcast. Just to put it into perspective what Klay Thompson did, the youngest stars in the NBA would be left breathless after leading their team in this type of game. Thompson played 46 of a possible 58 minutes. But Thompson, he's 33 years old, not even a full calendar year removed from returning from 2.5 seasons lost to a pair of significant lower leg injuries. It was just 6 weeks ago, the Warriors were ramping him up still and toward back to a normal workload. And he's still not even playing in back-to-backs. Klay Thompson's throwback performance shows us that he's still capable of throwing flames out there. He clearly hasn't lost his all-time shooting touch, despite some notable early season struggles. The Klay Thompson disrespect needs to end right here, as this man is still a dangerous force for this Warriors team. Some other quick notes I want to talk about now. The importance of Draymond Green. Draymond Green showed us why he is such an important part of the Warriors' success. He's the guy you want anchoring your defense in these close games. And he always knows where to be and the right plays to make down the stretch. Draymond Green had 13 rebounds, 11 assists, and 5 points, 3 of which came on a huge 3-pointer made late in the second overtime. Patrick Baldwin Jr. is showing he belongs. The Warriors rookie sat the first quarter, but he started the second, and he immediately made an impact. Baldwin ended up playing slightly over 5 minutes in the quarter and scored 8 points. He went 3 for 6 shooting overall in those minutes and made 2 of his 5 3-point attempts. At 6'9", Baldwin gives the Warriors a stretch forward who can let it fly from deep. There's no questioning his basketball IQ already at such a young age. He knows what he's doing out there. His development is going to be fascinating to watch down the stretch here. He definitely deserves more minutes, and he has showed up in a big way in some crucial minutes for this team during the stretch. And lastly, I want to talk about Kevon Looney. This man deserves his flowers. Fighting for a rebound off a 3-pointer from Klay Thompson, Kevon Looney extended his right arm and he tried to tip in the game winner before it came out. His first try didn't work, but like the fighter that he is, Looney grabbed his own miss and he put it back up off the backboard and gave the Warriors its 5th straight win. Thompson had this to say about Looney after the win. Man, he's just indispensable for us. Loon is incredible. His ability to be out there every single night, his ability to read the offense, protect the rim and rebound. I mean, 20 rebounds is not easy to do. That's like scoring 40 in an NBA game. Looney has turned into the perfect center for Coach Steve Kerr's system. He's one of the best passing centers in the NBA. He plays top-notch defense and will scratch and claw his way to as many rebounds as needed. Looney had 20 rebounds in this win. 10 of his rebounds were on defense and 10 came on the offensive glass. The Warriors have now won 5 games in a row, their longest streak of the season, all without starters Stephen Curry and Andrew Wiggins. The Warriors are not only getting back to form, but they're doing it without its best player and one of their all-stars. They are setting the stage nicely for when Wiggins and Curry come back. The Dubs sit in 9th place, but they're only 4.5 games back of 1st. That's how wide open the Western Conference still is. The Warriors are taking care of business at home. Now they just have to show that they can do it on the road, and they can't keep blowing leads. That's something the team needs to work on as well. It'll be interesting to see how the Warriors continue to play without its 2 key starters. So far, so good, making you realize just how dangerous this team will be when they get back to 100%. The Warriors are an NBA best 17-2 at home, and they have a chance to rack up some more wins here as they got 3 more games on this current homestand. They're going to be taking on the Pistons on Wednesday night, then they got the Magic on Saturday night, and then they wrap up their homestand with a pretty big matchup against the Phoenix Suns. Those are all winnable games, and with the way the Warriors have been playing, I would definitely not count them out in any of those matchups. So Dubs are in a great position here to keep building momentum and keep racking up these wins, especially with Andrew Wiggins and Stephen Curry out. They're hoping to get Andrew Wiggins back soon. Stephen Curry, though, still needs a little bit of time to get back out there on the court. But I said in my video the other day on this Warriors team that the injury to Stephen Curry has proven to be a blessing in disguise. It's been a way for this team to really have some unsung heroes step up and have guys like Klay Thompson return to form and Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, those vets play in some significant roles. So all in all, I mean, the Warriors have been getting some really good production from guys that they needed this production from when Andrew Wiggins and Stephen Curry were healthy. So everything is moving in the right direction for this Warriors team, and the guys that they needed to step up are starting to do just that. So this team is going to be looking pretty lethal once they're all out there together. But what has your reaction been to this Warriors current winning streak, and what has your reaction been to some of the performances we have seen lately? Jordan Poole as well, I can't forget to mention him. He has stepped up. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and we'll see if the Warriors can keep this thing going. But that's it for me, guys. Again, hit a like on this video on your way out and subscribe to the channel for more Warriors content. This is Luca Rosano signing off, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.